Good morning, students. So today we are going to discuss a play, The Tragedy of Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare. Yes, students call it Julius Caesar, but the full title of this play is The Tragedy of Julius Caesar. You can say that it's one of the tragedies as well as historical plays written by William Shakespeare in 1599. So in this video, we will look at the summary and overview of what the story is all about. But yes, before beginning this video, if you're a student of English literature preparing for GATE examination, CUET or UGC NET examination, then you can simply check out our smart study material and other courses from our official website limitlessliterature.com. You can check the link in description below to know more about our books and courses. And now without any further ado, let's begin with this video. So the story begins with Julius Caesar. Yes, Julius Caesar returned to Rome after winning over Pompey. He had won the battle and now he has returned to his country Rome. People are celebrating the victory, sort of big party called Feast of Lupercal. Generally, this festival took place on February 15th every year and it's a sign of good health and fertility. Actually, Julius Caesar did not have a child, so that festival is very important to Julius Caesar and his wife Calpurnia. So while they are enjoying the party, a fortune teller appears and says that something bad will happen to Caesar on March 15th. You might be confused like how this day 15th March came from. At that time there were no calendars. So that 15th March is also known as Ides of March. So here the fortune teller say that something bad is going to happen on Ides of March, but Caesar ignored him. So as the play moves forward, we have different characters. There are friends of Caesar like Antony, Cicero and Brutus. Antony is the same character on which Shakespeare had written a complete play, and that is Antony and Cleopatra by Shakespeare. So that Antony is also a character here in this play. So Antony, Cicero and Brutus were very good friend of Julius Caesar. So now what happened is that there is a character who is jealous of Caesar. The name of this character is Cassius. Cassius thought that Caesar is hungry for power and want to become the king of Rome. He talked to Brutus that if Caesar became the king of Rome, then Rome will suffer a lot. Caesar is very ambitious and it may get the downfall of the Rome. Brutus was a good friend of Caesar. He never thought bad about him, but now the doubt had started occurring in his mind that yes, Caesar wanted to be the king of Rome. And now another character appeared in the play named Cass. He also put the doubt in the mind of Brutus that yes, Caesar is very ambitious. Julius Caesar had already turned down the proposal to become the king of Rome 3 times in the past, but somewhere Caesar wanted to become the king. Brutus started thinking about it and got convinced that yes, Rome would not be safe in the hands of Caesar. He did not want Rome to suffer. Brutus was unable to sleep the whole night. On the other hand, Cassius also sent him fake letter talking about how ambitious Julius Caesar was and how Caesar would make the Rome suffer in his ambitions. Later on, Cassius shot up the gang who wanted to kill Caesar. Brutus was a good friend of Caesar. He did not want to kill him, but he did not want Rome to suffer. So Brutus became the leader of that gang and planned assassination of Caesar. On the other hand, there were a lot of bad things going in the Rome. There was an earthquake, animals were behaving strange. There were meteors. So that can be sign that Julius Caesar is going to become dictator of Rome. Brutus and other gang members had to do something immediately. So the gang decided that they would kill Caesar as soon as possible. But they will not kill the friends Antony and Cicero. They decided to have a meeting. They would only call Caesar in that meeting and kill him there. After that, Brutus' wife named Portia came to ask Brutus, "What's happening there? What you guys all are talking about?" Brutus told her that she would come to know very soon what they were discussing. Now the play moves forward. We have the wife of Caesar named Calpurnia. She had a scary dream about Caesar of getting killed. She talked to Caesar and begged that Caesar should not go to Senate meeting. But Caesar did not listen to her. Another character appears in the play named Decius. He said to Caesar that there is nothing to worry about the Calpurnia's dream. In the meeting, all the members are going to make him the king of Rome, and the crown of Rome will be bestowed on his head. So, on listening to this, Julius Caesar got excited and he left for the Senate meeting. As soon as he reached the place of meeting, all the conspirators got onto him and started stabbing him. Julius Caesar was shocked on finding that his friend Brutus was also one of the men who conspired his murder. The last words of Julius Caesar was, "Even you, Brutus?" And with this, Julius Caesar died. The next day, everyone joined the funeral of Julius Caesar, and the gang of Brutus convinced the public in Rome why it was necessary for them to kill the ambitious Julius Caesar. The public of Rome got convinced at first, but then came Antony. Antony gave the best speech ever. His speech was so emotional that everyone was convinced against Brutus and his gang. Even he read the will of Caesar, that how many cool things that Caesar had left for Rome in his speech. So the public got very angry with Brutus and all his people who conspired to kill Julius Caesar. Brutus, Cassius and all the gang members ran away. Antony declared the war against them. On listening to this, Brutus' wife, Portia, got very much disappointed. She was depressed and at the end she drank poison. Brutus was angry. He and Cassius, along with his army, started the battle against Antony. Meanwhile, the ghost of Caesar appeared and he warned Brutus that he would take revenge on him. Later on, Antony's army took over Cassius' army and Brutus' army. Both of them killed themselves. Brutus thought that it's a punishment for killing his friend Julius Caesar. At the end, Antony considered Brutus as a brave soldier and he was buried with honor. And with this, we also come to the end of this video. If you found the video helpful, do let us know in the comment section below which novel or a play that you want us to cover in the next video. We will soon create a video on the same. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe the channel for more such updates. I will see you soon in the next video. That's it for this. Thank you.